What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, we made it to the end of Yamotsu Hirasaka, and the only thing standing between us and fully finishing the case is taking down Izanami. Before we get going, I want to deeply apologize for how long this has taken to finally get out. I have been having issue after issue when it comes to doing this. The original recording I did pretty soon after the last episode, and my audio, for some inexplicable reason, just stopped after 27 minutes. And it eventually got to the point where doing post-commentary just didn't seem right to do. And then I've tried recording this twice now, both of which came with video corruption. And I haven't been able to do a lot more attempts just because a lot of times with recording, I have to do it really late, and sometimes, it's just way too late to actually sit down and do Persona. I've had my own just being tired and working on other projects, including the Hotspot and Pokemon, and another thing that's still early in development. It's been quite a bit. So I do deeply apologize that it's taken nearly 2 months since the last episode. But hopefully we don't get any recording problems this time. Fingers crossed. But in this episode, we are finally going to confront Izanami. So let's get going. Now, I have changed everyone's costume to just be their midwinter casual wear. I figured something at least a little bit different for the final boss would be nice, and at the very least, this is still relatively appropriate, even though it's no longer midwinter. Still something that's very distinctly golden. But after a very long journey, both in and out of the game, let's end this.
Congratulations in making it this far.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted certain individuals the power to enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, you started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness. Is this correct?
All save one point. This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world. But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it. Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them lay bare. The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both. That is all.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media. And the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes. Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly. I see. So that's how it worked.
Are you saying all you did was give that initial spark to Senpai and the others, then watched things unfold? And the rumors spreading, things going wrong. We're to blame for all that's happened?
People's curiosity was at fault?
Everything was for your sake, to create the world mankind so wanted. Man struggles to understand one another. You can only truly know a finite number of people within your lifetime. But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible. Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety. Your anxiety causes you to see only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe. As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
Don't you dare put those words in our mouth. If that was the case, we wouldn't be here confronting you.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we'd never have come this far, damn it! We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
That's right! No more butting into our business!
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else. That's why.
We'll decide our own fate.
Man, it's hazy. Worse than this thing! This is just the send-off our leader deserves! Alright, time for the grand finale!
Knowledge of the truth is not everything. Yet drunk with truth, you exceeded your role and became too involved. Now, learn for yourselves whose wrath you have brought down.
We're not just fighting to solve the case anymore!
Then come, sinful sons of man.
Long last, we fight against Izanami.
This one's strong, and light won't work.
Izanami technically resists physical, though I'm not sure that's really the case. And nulls light and dark, and knows the skills Megadoilong, God's Judgment, Foolish Whisper, Stagnant Air, Poison Mist, Agidyne, Maragidyne, Bufudyne, Mabufudyne, Zeodyne, Mazeodyne, Garudyne, Magarudyne, Hamaon, Dekunda, Dekaja, and Mind Charge. This is going to be our final battle, technically. I do have the current list of personas that I have right here. Again, I didn't really go and do too much training. In fact, I think I haven't done any grinding between last time and this time. I have done a separate save file that does have training done, because that was done pretty much at the same time that it was originally recorded. But at the very least, these are our list of current personas that we have at our disposal. And we are pretty much at the level that we really should be to take on Izanami. That was not what I wanted to do in the slightest. Well... It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna die, I hope. Oh, just having our Habaki may not be the best thing, but whatever. Just buff up everyone and then debuff Izanami. As long as we can do that, we should be fine. Okay, well that really didn't work too well. Okay. The other thing I had was Satan, so that was what I wanted to basically show off. So let's go ahead, we will switch to Alice. And we will set up a Mind Charge. Basically just making sure that we are constantly Mind and Power Charged, so that way we can deal the most damage possible. It unfortunately does mean that we are at heavy risk of whiffing on a lot of damage. Because who boy does that happen quite often. But we should still be fine. I don't think I need healing on myself. There we go. Just a stagnant air. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and switch on over to... Trumpeter does have Debilitate, which can help out. I'm going to just switch on over to Sibylle, because Sibylle has a lot of resistances. We'll go ahead and hit her with an Augudine. Okay, we still have all of our stuff prepped. Alright. Overall doing pretty well. Go ahead and Mind Charge Naoto. And then another Burning Petals. Overall, I think we can probably go ahead and talk.
What's the matter? Did you intend to defeat me with such feeble strength?
About, well, some recent developments that have happened when it comes to Persona 4 specifically.
Are you okay?
I was afraid of that, but thankfully, nothing really too terribly bad. But at the very least,
Senpai, you're low on
one
health.
thing that I
Be
did
careful.
want to go and talk about would be recent rumors concerning a Persona 4 remake.
Come, Kozeon.
Please let the SP. Not quite what I wanted to see, especially since I haven't gotten my SP back for Chie. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh wait, I'm already charged up because of Rise. We'll go ahead and hit her with a God's Hand. But anyway, there have been recent developments when it comes to, at the very least, rumors concerning a Persona 4 remake. Rumors are basically revolved primarily around...
Senpai, you're low on health.
Let's go ahead and
Be
use
careful.
Salvation. Mostly, at this point, it's just speculation and URL registrations at this point. Which, I'm not sure how much stock to really take with those. But at the very least, like, it is an interesting indication. Okay, let's go ahead. Since everything is going down, I'll go ahead... Oh... No, I just hit her with a Debilitate, so let's go ahead and switch back to Sibylle. Now, one thing that I'm kind of hoping is that it isn't... It's just preliminary stuff. It's not stuff that is already happening. Just because I really hope we don't get Persona 4 Remake too soon, admittedly. I think we really are due for anything concerning Persona 6. Dear God, has it been so long since we have heard anything concerning Persona 6. And by that, I mean, we haven't heard anything, period. So, I'm really hoping that we can get something. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't be excited for a Persona 4 remake. I mean, Persona 4 is still a great game. So, I mean, if we do end up with a Persona 4 remake, cool! That would be fantastic. However... Oh, I didn't want Summon, I wanted Myraderos. However, I do think that we are definitely due for something maybe a bit newer in general. I think being able to have something that would be brand new would work a lot more to get people excited compared to... I'm gonna use a Soma. You need a HP and she can use SP. I really do think that there is more want for something brand new. We have gotten quite a few good Atlas games recently. Persona 3 Reload, Fantissimo, or I guess Metaphor. So, just having so many good games come out recently from Atlas is really nice to see.
Persona!
However, I think we all just really want to see Persona 6. Like, even if there is just a nondescript release date, dear God, do we really need to see something? Because it has been such a long time since Persona 5 came out. And it has been far longer between Persona 4 and 5 than 5 and 6. And we knew about Persona 5 for a long time. Maybe too soon, admittedly. But... okay, and there we go. We've at least hit the barrier.
Can you not understand? It is impossible to defeat me.
But seriously, I think...
Pretty
okay.
bad. Can you heal her?
That was really bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna have everyone guard. And then Yukiko can heal. Yukiko has a lot of SP.
Persona! There!
But yeah, like, I would not be disappointed too much if we got a Persona 4 remake. Again, I like Persona 4. Been Let's Playing it, so twice, in fact. So, I do still like Persona 4, and I'd be excited for a Persona 4 remake. But realistically, I just really want to see Persona
You
6.
understand nothing I see. Ignorant mortals.
Okay, well, thankfully, the guard worked out very well. Let's go ahead, switch on over to Civilly, so we can get a Mediarahan off. We should be able to trigger the next phase pretty shortly. I hope. Oh boy. Oh, that would have killed me!
Persona!
Oh, that's fantastic. Should have just let Yukiko do that, man. Oh well. At the very least, we have triggered the next phase.
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Shines upon the truth, huh?
Well then, allow me to show you my full splendor. I am a god. I'll teach you the truth of your minuscule existences.
This battle will determine our future.
We've made it this far. We can't lose now.
You cannot defeat me with strength alone. Soon, you will understand.
Look out! We've never seen anything like her!
And now we find the true form of Izanami. Izanami-no-Okami.
This one's strong, and light won't work.
Izanami-no-Okami! technically resists physical. I don't know why the Megami Tensei Wiki says resists physical. It really doesn't seem that way. But drains light and nulls light and dark. And knows the skills Agidain, Managidain, Bufudain, Mabufudain, Zeodain, Maziodain, Garudain, Magarudain, Marakunda, Masukunda, Dekunda, Dekaja, Hell's Judgment, Aginyastra, Megadoilong, Power Charge, Mind Charge, Debilitate, Stagnant Air, Galgaman Eyes, World's End, Summons to Yomi, Fury of Yasogami, Kuro Ikazuchi, Thousand Curses, and Oho Ikozuchi. As is for most bosses, this is entirely the same compared to its original Persona 4 counterpart. But this is the final form. At this point, well, we gotta be a bit careful because we already used up our Risei save. Because I didn't apply the buffs and debuffs, and that's why they are always very important to have up. So all of our stuff are up, all of her stuff is downed. Let's see. I think
Let's go!
yeah, needed a mind charge. But that's fine. And then we can hit her with the burning petals. I really hate that. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I am going to play it safe and guard. Everyone else... Oh. Can already just hit her with a God's Hand, then. Thankfully, all of the mind and power charges do significant damage. And plus, with the buffs and debuffs, it still works out pretty well. But it is something that we need to constantly maintain, because otherwise, it can be quite dangerous.
The stage is already set for your demise. I'll end your lives here.
Okay!
Chie-senpai, come on, get up!
Okay, well, that's really freaking bad! Oh my goodness. Civilly. Samira Karm, let's bring up Chie. Okay. 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 Balm of Life Naoto. Do I have a diamond shield? Yes. Dear God. And this is why you need your buffs up all the time when you're on the highest difficulty, because crap like that can happen.
It's over!
Make sure that attack stays lowered. Okay, thank goodness. Ugh.
Come, Kozeon!
Okay, this is already off to a horrible start. Okay, that helps a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna switch back to Trumpeter and make sure that she continues to have everything debuffed. I know I used Matarunda. I want to make sure that she is not going to be having any of that nonsense.
Come on! Take this!
Go ahead and power charge. Then we can mind charge. I do have Shield of Justice if I really need to, but that uses up a lot of SP. Okay, let's go ahead, use Salvation, because dear God, do we need it. Kuro Ikazuchi, uh-oh. Okay.
Naoto-kun!
Okay.
Oh, this isn't good.
I think at this point we're gonna want to... Yeah, let's use an opportunity to give Chie let's use a soul food. We've got plenty of those.
Thanks a million! Now Tokun's hurt.
And then Dragon Hustle.
Feel!
I really hate where we're only on the defense, because then we're not making actual progress in taking down Izanami.
All yours!
Started off pretty good, and then just everything went to hell in a handbasket. Okay, salvation. Make sure that we are fully healed. Make sure everything is doing all right. Okay. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Let me go ahead. Let's see, what should I be on? Both of those have pretty much the same endurance. I could go with Satan. Satan would be bad just because weak to wind. Mara. Mara couldn't be too bad. Anything else that wouldn't be... If I had something to deal with that electric weakness. I want to make sure that I don't bring out a persona that would be really bad and have a weakness that it can exploit. I think I may just need to stick with both Sibylle and Trumpeter. So we'll go with a... We'll switch to Sibylle. And hit her with a Nagidine. Okay. Let's go ahead. I do have a power charge already, so let's God's Hand her. Good. Then I can Mind Charge Naoto. Problem with the Shield of Justice is that it only does one attack, and because Izanami can attack twice, that does make things a bit more complicated. As we could be low on health, it blocks the first attack, and then she just kills us with the second attack. Okay, good.
Persona!
Mind and Power Charge? Yeah! Boo! That was just what to piss me off with. Okay, Supersonic, we have a lot of those. Alright, and then another God's Hand. Okay, Naoto can hit her with a Mega Doilon. It just sucks that she just seems to use the same couple of moves. And then I'll go ahead and Salvation just to make sure that we're all topped off. Kinda wish that she'd use something a little bit more variety. But we might trigger a phase shift. Oh, no. We did not. Okay. Okay, that still worked out pretty well, especially since I buffed up my evasion. Thank God. Okay. Let's go ahead and debilitate. This is probably like the hardest I've had to fight when it comes to a Persona final boss, because normally these are just kind of a cakewalk. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use a Bufala. They're normally just a cakewalk for me, just because I need to get full compendium, which puts me at a stupidly high level. I can use the opportunity to use a Soma. I've got a few more of those. But in this case, not only am I on the highest difficulty, I am also just not over-leveled, which that makes things a bit more complicated.
The time has come for us to end this.
Galgamon Eyes.
Chie-senpai, quick!
Oh no!
Chie-senpai, come on, get up!
Insta-killed. That is really freaking bad. Let's see. Sibylle has Samira-Charm, so I can bring back Chie without needing to use anything. The good news is that didn't really affect anyone else, and I can reapply Dragon Hustle, because I think that was about to run out anyway. Okay, then we can actually just shoot. Still do a good amount of damage. I will take that, even though that didn't really do much for me. Okay. And just the same freaking 2 attacks. That does kind of irritate me a bit, because I wish you'd do something a bit different. But whatever, at the very least I can still apply buffs and debuffs. Make sure that I'm already power charged. At the very least though, if it's not really doing too bad to me, then it's honestly not the worst thing in the world. Because at the very least, if I can tank the stuff, and I can just take one person's turn to heal, that's fine. But if I have to spend so much time reviving people, then I also need to reapply buffs, and that can snowball really quickly. Hey, stagnant air, I will take that. That is also really bad. Oh dear God. Okay, well, we have a choice. We can either go all out and try to trigger the phase shift. Galgaminize would be a death sentence if it's on us. I got an idea. Let's go ahead and hit her with, let's see. I'll switch on over to Sibylle. Then hit her with an Agadine. Okay, good damage. Hit her with a Bufula from Chie. That's a really good amount of damage. And with Naoto, Shield of Justice. That way we are fully protected from whatever her mind-charged attack is. And then I'm going to use Matsunuda just to make sure that the attack is still lowered. Because goodness knows I'm super paranoid. Woo! That would have been really bad! Holy crap. Plus the stagnant air. Oh, good God, did I make the right call. Alright, now we are... Okay, that's not exactly great, but we are good. We don't need to reapply buffs. We've got this. Alright, that should be game. Just do a lot of extra damage just for kicks.
The scent of flowers waft.
Goodbye. Accept the reality of your death.
Not you!
Yukiko!
Yukiko-senpai! No! No!
Chie!
Chie-senpai! No!
Son of a bitch! Bring them back!
Let's go!
Naoto!
unfortunate that our battle must end this way.
No, get up! We came so far!
What just happened? Am I dead? Did we lose? No. This can't be. Huh? Who's there?
What are you doing?
Margaret?
Get up. You are not someone allowed to fall here. You must know already. The true nature of bonds, what bonds give to you. Here, listen closely.
What's the matter? Isn't it too early to give up? You taught me what a family truly is. I had my hands full just with Nanako when you came rolling in. I wasn't sure what to do. But then again, I can get back up as many times as I need to with you two with me. However painful it gets, I'll just grit my teeth. I'll get up as many times as I have to for you two. My father can be pretty stupid that way, huh?
Dojima.
Don't go, partner. Everything inside me changed after I met you. I'm glad we met. I wouldn't have made it this far if I hadn't done it alongside you. You can't let it end this way, right? You can keep going. Right, partner?
Yosuke.
No! Don't leave me! I'm scared. I'm such a stubborn, two-faced coward. But you understood me. That's why I can become as strong as I need to be.
Chie.
Hey, can you hear me? Don't close your eyes yet. I'll give you our strength. You're our last hope. Please, get back up. Just once more.
Yukiko.
Senpai, how much longer are you gonna just lie there? I mean, like that senpai? Not the kind of guy who can let it drop like this. That ain't the senpai I look up to. Get back up. Just one more time. Let me protect you.
Kanji.
Senpai, thanks. I'm glad I came to this town. When I think back on all the fun I had with you... Senpai, please stand up just one more time. We'll be your strength.
Rise.
Senpai, if you stay down, I won't forgive you. You gave me a reason for me to stay just as I am. For someone like you to leave me in the dark halfway like this. Please stand up, just once more. Let's fight this together. Never fear. We're always together.
Naoto. Fox.
Let us worry about you for once. You don't have to shoulder the entire burden by yourself. We're right there with you. A couple of morons waiting to prop you up. Come on. You can stand, right?
Go. Daisuke.
You gotta be joking. Don't you care that I won't be able to take another step forward if you disappear? I couldn't stick by someone who'd do that to me.
Please don't give up, Senpai. I've had enough with losing the people most precious to me. I don't want to lose you too.
Naoki.
You idiot! Always insisting on doing everything yourself! Some things you can only do because you're not alone. It doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, a friend, or family, you'll always have to part someday. But our bonds mean we never truly have to say farewell.
Yumi.
I'm sorry I can't be there to support you in your hour of need. Life. It's filled with so many things that are dirty, grotesque, and painful. There's no way you can stand it alone. But no one is truly alone in this world. You know that, since you've protected those precious to you, right? Come on. People are waiting for you.
Sayoko.
Come on, my dear. It's too early yet for you to sleep. I know you must be a little tired, but there are still people waiting for you. Have you really done everything you can for those precious to you?
Hisano.
Thanks, mister. To tell the truth, to be brave, to stand up again, to believe. You taught me all those things. You have to believe that you're not alone either, mister.
Shu.
Mister. Actually, you're only a high school boy. You must have gone through so much pain. Yeah, it must have been so tough for you. But it's wonderful to be able to protect someone who matters to you. You showed me that joy.
Eri.
Man, you're so cruel. You make me take responsibility for my sins, but you're gonna let this bitch take you down like this? That's hilarious. Get up. You're not like me, right?
Itachi.
Sensei. I'll protect you, Sensei. You gave me my life. You're important to me. I'm not alone anymore, and neither are you, Sensei. I'm sure together we can do things that no one could do alone.
Teddy.
Hey, big bro. Are you gonna leave me behind? I'll be a good girl. So don't go. I don't want you to go. Big bro.
Nanako.
Can you hear everyone's voices? The people do not wish for a world enveloped in fog. There are times when they'll stop and think they can't go another step. But everyone desperately pushes on. Please, grant everyone's wishes. Bring light to people's hearts. Please get up. Just once more.
Marie. They're right. I can't let it end like this. Too many people depend on me to let the world be enveloped in fog once again. Even if it's not today, even if it's not tomorrow, so long as she's still around, that threat will never go away. And I will never give up. Izanagi has transfigured into Izanagi-no-Okami!
Impossible! Can the will of so few surpass the will of all mankind? How can your powers rival mine? Why don't you understand? It's impossible for humans to grasp the truth with their own hands.
That's because you don't grasp our truth. The truth that we want to live our own lives, unobscured by the fog of lies. Even if there are so few of us, we will still persevere. We will fight until the very bitter end. Izanagi-no-Okami!
This can't be. How could I be defeated? How am I the one to disappear? Instead of the endless struggle, wouldn't it be easier to wrap oneself in lies and live in blissful ignorance? Isn't that true peace for humans?
How many times do we have to tell you? The hell with that shit!
Stop assuming you know us!
Very well. Then try and live your way. Power enough to erase my existence. You have already exceeded what I thought humanity to be capable of. You have lifted the fog in this world, as well as the fog in your own. And whether that will lead to happiness or not, rests upon your shoulders. Children of man, well done.
All right, we did it!
Thank goodness.
It's really over now.
Yep, this time it's all over!
It seems this is more like a beginning for us, though.
Well, now we've got no regrets for tomorrow.
Guys. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, Thank you. We wouldn't have been able to accomplish so much, to save so many people, if we all didn't work together. So thank you.
Welcome back. Everything's finally over. You really are incredible. I'm no match for you. You just fought the other me that split from my personality. The two Sagiri, the other me, and the me that is speaking with you right now. They were all originally one within me. But there was nothing I could have done without my powers. If not for you, I would have disappeared along with the fog when the hollow forest vanished. Thank you so much. You saved everything. I'll be all right. The fragments you defeated have returned to me, and will soon become one. My name is Izanami-no-Okami. Mikoto. The fertile will that protects those who live in this land and fulfills their wishes. I will not forget you. Please do not forget. I am always by your side.
How marvelous. You have driven back a godly being and brought about a new world. This will be the last time we summon you here.
Soon, the fog will lift, and our destination will be visible. We will be arriving shortly.
This journey was a fruitful one, worthy of marking a turning point in your destiny. Many a time along the way did the fog of lies prevent you from moving forth. Yet in every instance, you overcame the temptation of easy exits and false terminals. In forging bonds with those precious to you, you moved closer to the truth, one step at a time. And my heart danced with delight to see you succeed. I am most honored to have borne witness to such a wondrous journey.
Our destination is close at hand now.
Well then, we have finally come to your journey's true end. Our contract has been fulfilled. My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest. Now, go forth and see with your own eyes. See the world you have won, the bright, magnificent future.
Is all gone. Wow.
It's nice. It feels kind of nostalgic.
I know this place. This scenery. A long, long time ago, everywhere in this world used to look like this.
So this is the world in
inside people's hearts. It feels nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And with that, the fog of two worlds has been fully lifted. And hopefully, through the strength of the few, one can hope that it will inspire the will of the many. At least, one can hope. At the very least, our resolve is firm. And that'll stay true for the rest of our lives. And yet, time moves ever onward.
Yo. Well, this is it.
You really are leaving, huh? It hasn't really hit me yet.
No more senpai from tomorrow on.
Hey, quit crying. It's way too soon for that.
I haven't even left yet.
But...
Sheesh. That stuff's kind of contagious, you know? We gotta put on a good face for Senpai.
Big bro?
Yeah, Nanako?
I don't want you to go away.
Oh.
Nanako, didn't you promise that you wouldn't cry? Building a case against Adachi is going pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents since then. Inaba's finally back to its normal, peaceful self. And Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything. To me, you're just as much a part of this family as Nanako. I'm really glad you came to stay with us.
I'm glad I could stay.
Sensei, I finally found a place for me. That's why I'm going back over there.
What?
To make sure it never goes wrong again. I'm going to protect that world from now on. I can finally be proud and say, that world is where I belong.
Man, Senpai. This town's gonna feel empty without you.
How cruel! Were you even listening?
We can see you anytime we want, you dork.
Like you'll be gone long. Soon as you start craving something like ice cream, you'll be back in a flash.
Come on, my honeys. Bluffing that way isn't very cute, you know.
You're just gonna be going in and out of the TV at Junes. How's that different from what you've been doing?
I can't quite decide what to do. At first, I only planned on staying here until the case was completely closed. Maybe I should stick to my original plan and take the train back with you, Senpai. Kidding, of course. I couldn't do something like that. It's not as though we'll never see each other again. Feel free to call me anytime, even if there isn't a case to solve.
I don't feel like saying goodbye either. Hey, you got any plans during the long holiday in May? If you're free, come over and visit.
For Golden Week? Yeah, sure, I can swing by and visit then. It's not too long.
With no mysteries to solve, we can have some real fun.
I'll make reservations now so that we can stay at my family's inn.
Ooh, I can get my revenge for that night. Our surprise sneak attack will work for sure this time.
Teddy, shut the hell up.
Don't bring that up, you stupid bear! Hey, what happened to going back to that world?
That has nothing to do with this. It's entirely different.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
That reminds me, she's not here. I would have thought that she would come today at least.
Oh, you're talking about Marie, huh?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her ever since... Is she doing okay?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's just fine.
Pretty sure? So you haven't seen her either then? Well, as long as she's doing well, that's okay.
Call it a hunch.
But back to a serious note, she should have at least shown up here since this is the last time we'll see you.
This isn't the last time, stupid moronji!
Oh, good grief.
Why do you have to say things like that too?
It's almost time. You better get on the train.
Yeah. Oh!
Come back anytime you want. We can eat ramen again.
Me and Daisuke will definitely come crash at your place someday.
If anything happens, you can always come back here. I'll be waiting for you.
Thanks for everything. Please take care.
As soon as I can look out for myself, I'll go see you.
Thanks, guys.
Well, see ya.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again, Senpai.
Senpai, I'll be waiting for you.
See ya. Take care.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
I'll see you, Big Bro. Bye-bye.
Thank you for everything! Stay well until we meet again someday!
You'll always be my sensei forever!
Please don't forget about us over there! I love you, Senpai!
I'll do my best! You better not run away too, Senpai!
I'll always remember our time together!
Distance doesn't matter to us! Even if we're separated, we're still friends!
Take care!
See you again, Sensei! Bye!
I'll miss you!
He's really gone.
It's sad that he won't be around, but we will be okay, right guys?
Doesn't matter how far apart we are. The bonds we've made will remain strong. Everyone's heart is connected to the people they know and trust. It's those bonds that let us all search for our purpose in life. As long as it's a purpose you believe in, there will always be someone who can help you fulfill it. You, me, and everyone else, there are no barriers. Our hearts are one, right, Sensei?
think I'd get used to the train ride over here. Well, at least I'm back. And with plenty of time to celebrate summer, too. Hasn't really changed a whole lot. Then again, it's only been a couple months now? I guess things don't really change that quickly, I suppose.
I have seen the light! I've learned the most important lesson from the events last year.
Wait... That can't be!
Unfortunately, this world is full of things meant to deceive people. The things you do in pursuit of justice may actually be a terrible mistake. One man is not enough to judge these things. It was a group of boys and girls who taught me that. In their spirit, I want to join hands with all of you to rethink this town's future. I want Inaba to be a town free from deceit and distractions that keep you from focusing on the things most important to you.
Hey kid, do you know who that is?
Yeah. Wasn't he the guy that people thought was involved with that murder case last year?
He was arrested during those terrible murders last year, right? And now he's running for mayor. That was a surprise. He's so passionate, though. At first, no one wanted to go near him, but look at him now. I've been to a few of his speeches. I think he might be a pretty nice guy.
If we can all work together on this and not get so sidetracked by passing trends, this town will regain its former glory. So please, lend me your strength. Please!
Running for mayor, huh? Well, he's got a long road ahead to deal with that stigma. Both with the cheating scandal and the murder case. But if he's making headway in spite of that, well, more power to him. Although, I was expecting at least a little bit of a welcome committee. I don't see Dojima, I don't see Nanako, Yosuke. I don't see anyone. Well, maybe I can find either Dojima or Nanako back at home? Good a place to start as any. Huh. No one? Door's locked too. Where could Dojima and Nanako be? They knew I was coming today. Hopefully he's not too busy. Hey, Dojima.
Oh, it's you, huh?
Yeah, I just got into town.
Oh yeah, you're coming over.
Yeah.
Was that today? Sorry, but my hands are tied right now. Why don't you call one of your friends and hang out with them for a bit? I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you later then. Well, crap. How could he forget I was coming today? Okay, well... maybe Yosuke will know something. He's not answering. What the heck is going on? Huh. The shopping district seems livelier than usual. I don't see my friends, though, so that's a little bit concerning.
Hey, what do you think of beefsteak onigiri? We can freeze it and sell it nationwide through Amazing Commodities.
I don't know. Those are handmade, aren't they? I don't think we can mass produce them. On the other hand, maybe limited quantities and handmade are good selling points that could revitalize this town.
I thought of moving away once, but I don't think I could bear to be away from here.
I understand completely. This is where we were born and raised. We'll have to work together if we don't want it to fall apart.
Great news! Junes said we'll have their full cooperation!
Yes! Good thing we went to talk with them. If only we'd done it sooner.
But what are we supposed to sell in a locally produced goods section? I guess the steak kebabs are good, but what other stuff is there? We're not famous for anything else.
Give me anything, you half-wit. Vegetables, fish, even ramen. As long as it's something we put our backs into, it'll sell like hotcakes. You gotta work hard so you don't embarrass Junes. We can't be weak now.
Cooperation with Junes? Well, I guess you get the best of both worlds. So there's that. Although, admittedly, it is nice to see this shopping district revitalized. It's only come a long way since last year. Actually, speaking of Junes, if Yosuke isn't answering his phone, then he might be at work, so good a place to check as any. Still don't see anyone.
Ow! You're going to give us away, idiot! Only because you were slow. Slow like a jar of molasses. Shut up! He's going to hear! Ah, we blew it. Oh well. Here goes. 1, 2... Wah! Bah! It's a bear!
Good grief, you guys.
What are you guys doing? This isn't anything like we planned. And what's with the bah? It's a bear? Oh, you make it sound like we're the ones getting ambushed.
I knew we'd run into snags.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Senpai! You're here! Did you miss me?
We heard you were coming, so we planned a little surprise. I mean, things got kinda nuts when you last visited in May.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I wonder how Labras is doing.
We thought instead of you coming to each of our houses, we'd spice things up this time.
Yeah, and we thought you'd miss us a little if you couldn't find any of us.
It didn't go quite like we planned, but it's been a while, Senpai.
Were you surprised?
Well, it certainly wasn't the welcoming I was expecting, so yeah, I was surprised.
You were? Success!
Sorry, she laughs for even less reason than before.
It's fine.
Ooh, so hey, Senpai, how do I look? Did you think I was someone else? Is your heart melting?
Oh, come on. You know who's changed more than anybody else here.
Yeah, will you asshats lay off? You're getting a little rude there.
Well, we have all changed a little. None of us can remain in stasis forever.
Oh, stop laughing already.
None of us want to be the guy who's always talking about how great things were back in the day. As long as we're all here, keeping an eye out for each other, we can change.
Yeah.
Yosuke's still a show-off. Not me, though. I'm different now. Why, I've powered up so much that I'm probably a grizzly bear.
Huh. Sounds powerful. I'll stick you with all the manual labor then.
Hello?
Oh, hi. It's me. Did the surprise go well?
Wait. You were in on it?
Don't say that to a detective. Now, give me a break. They forced me to act like I wasn't home. I'm a pro when it comes to seeing through a lie, but when I'm the one who has to put on an act, I don't last 5 seconds.
You lasted long enough.
Anyway, bring them all back here. I've got a good meal waiting.
Alright, will do. Dojima wants us back at his place.
Oh, really? Let's eat.
Hey, Kanji, this is to celebrate Senpai coming back.
Shut up, I know.
Well, things may change, but some things stay the same.
Oh, so good!
Jay Senpai, that's your second one. We get one each, remember?
You kids sure eat a lot. I thought I might have ordered too much, but look at you, plowing through it already.
Sorry about that, and thanks. Isn't Nanako-chan here? I'd hate to eat her share too.
She's at piano lessons. Don't worry, I set hers aside. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, Nanako started learning the piano.
No, you didn't mention that earlier.
She should be back any time now. I'm sure she'll be rushing home. Ever since she found out you'd be back, it's all she's talked about.
I can imagine. Well, how have you been, Dojima?
Me? Well, my injuries are healing. Apart from that, I've been slowly moving on, bit by bit. Actually, I came across some information about an old hit-and-run incident. The victim was Chisato Dojima, my wife. I've been chasing dead ends and false leads for so long, but I think I'm finally getting close to the truth. Just when I thought I'd keep my personal feelings separate from my job. It's strange. Though, it's thanks to you that I was able to draw that line in the first place. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Speaking of your work, has there been any developments from the case last year?
Oh, that? Well, I don't know if you heard already, but Namatame got released on lack of evidence.
Yeah, I kinda knew about that.
I can't tell you too much, but basically no one could reproduce his supposed methods, not even Namatame himself. He was very insistent on the details of his crimes, but a diary isn't enough evidence to build a case on. He came to me to apologize, but I told him he should come up with his own way to make up for it. He said he was going to run for mayor. I don't know how serious he was about that.
Pretty serious, actually.
Oh, so that was Namatame-san giving those speeches.
Oh yeah, and I went to see a Dachi.
What happened to him?
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't part of that. I couldn't be. We were too close. But he was indicted. It was probably just circumstantial evidence, but he said a lot of things only the real killer could know. After they set a trial date for him, I was able to go see him.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner. The bastard says he gets better treatment behind bars than he did when he was working with me. Huh. Next time when I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I'm home. Dad, is Big Bro? Big Bro!
Welcome back!
Surprised, Nanako?
Welcome home, Nana-chan.
Teddy too? And Rise-chan! Everyone's here! I'm learning piano now, and I've been a good girl.
Yeah, your dad's been telling me all about that. I'm very proud of you.
I'll play for you sometime.
I didn't think she'd ask to start piano lessons. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Chisato was a piano teacher, but Nanako's pretty good herself. At first, I didn't even want to hear the word piano. Now that she wants to learn, I gotta get over it.
I remember what my mom played. I'm gonna play it for you, Dad. Dad, the weather report's on.
Weather?
And now, the weather. It was nice and sunny today, but what will it look like after that? Take it away, Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi here. We've been having a lot of rain recently, so starting today, I'm gonna make it sunny. I mean, after all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't have it rain while he's here, so I'm gonna keep it sunny for a while.
Mariko? Mariko, please calm down.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell me whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
That's a surprise.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
She's been coming here a lot. She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station thinking? Her stage name's so boring, too.
Jealous much?
This girl will decide tomorrow's weather, right? Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
In her case, maybe.
I mean, it was a coincidence before, but...
Thanks, Mariko. Tell our viewers goodbye.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow. Remember, the more you put in, the more you get out.
The more you get out.
I see that weather girl a lot. The younger ones at the station tell me they feel motivated whenever she does that.
You know what? Not surprised by that in the least.
I feel it a little myself, to be honest. Well, I'm just glad the weird fog is gone. Now we don't have to obsess over the weather report.
It is really great, though. Everyone in town is more motivated.
Yeah, people have so much energy now.
Well, that explains the shopping district.
You're right. It doesn't wear you down walking through town anymore. Not like last year.
Everyone has a more positive outlook on life than when I first came.
It shows people can change. For better or worse, I guess. Depends on your perspective. After the fog lifted, I'm sure people just realized that it's a lot brighter when your eyes are open. There's a lot we'd rather not see. A lot of grime in the human heart. But if you close your eyes to everything, you can't even see the people close to you. How can you be happy like that? The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on, straight ahead.
Yeah.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Guess I had more to drink than I thought. Oh yeah, Nanako, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
Your cooking is barely food, Chie.
Hey, shut up! What about mine?
Let's go, Yosuke.
I could have made something too.
Please don't.
what was that?
I can cook if I put my mind to it.
So can I.
That's...
Gotcha. Got it?
Hell yeah!
Well then. 1 and...
It's good to see you, Senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Hey, just shut up, all right? I just got stage fright, that's all.
I figured someone would blow it.
And this has been Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Once again, I deeply apologize for how long it's taken to get this final episode out. Even without the delays for the finale, this, weirdly enough, has still been like the longest Let's Play that I have done, just in terms of time taken. I know that my schedule has slowed down quite a bit ever since my daughter was born, but it's still one of those things where long games tend to still be really long, even when you skip over a lot of parts. So even though this was originally meant to just be an abridged version, especially of the stuff that was already covered, I'm still surprised it took as long as it did to get through everything. Regardless, it's still always a pleasure to play through Persona, and honestly, it still blows my mind that I was able to get a Let's Play of Golden done in the first place. When I did the original Persona 4 Let's Play, Golden would have been a dream. Like, I really did want to play Golden, but at the time, it was only available on the Vita, and I didn't have a Vita, I had zero interest in getting a Vita, and I would have no way of being able to record off one anyway. So, being able to do Golden, part of that still worked out in the end, because my most viewed video was very much a consequence of not being able to do the original game, or I guess do Golden as the original Let's Play. So there's that. But on the other hand, I still very much was anticipating the day that I could do Golden. And when it was originally announced on Steam, there was hope. And when it was announced that it was coming to consoles, it was just going to be a matter of time. So I'm still really glad that I was able to finally get a chance to play Golden. And hey, with the rumors abound that there might be the Persona 4 remake, we may be back to Inaba sooner than you may think. Though currently, at least at this point in time, those are still rumors. There's still no confirmation on anything for a Persona 4 remake. There's still nothing indicating that that is a surefire thing. Will it happen at some point? Probably. But how soon that'll happen, that's still up for debate. Now, having said that, I am still planning on at least taking a step back from Persona. There's still quite a few Persona games that I could still do for Let's Plays, but I do still have stuff that needs to be covered. I still need to do the yearly 3D platformer, and that's another game that I have been greatly anticipating playing for years now. And it became finally available just in this past year for me to be able to Let's Play. So now that I've finally wrapped up Persona 4, there's still the Margaret fight. Thankfully, I've already done my grinding ahead of time when I recorded the last episode and the first time I tried recording this episode. So thankfully, I've already got the prep work ahead of time. So let's hope the Margaret fight doesn't get plagued with technical difficulties. But still, we are going to be going through that. I am going to do that before the start of the next Let's Play series. But once we're done with that, I am very much looking forward to this year's 3D platformer. Again, it's one that I've been greatly anticipating, and I hope you guys are, once it comes out, that you're going to be excited for it too. But with that, we'll just let the credits roll, and until next time, everyone, take care.